From high on life roasting speedrunners to a reward that just isn't worth it, these are games that call you out for being too good. In The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, you can spend hundreds of hours searching for every single Korok seed, all 900 of them. Some players devoted entire days just to finish the hunt. Once you finally return with every seed, Hestu gives you a special prize called Hestu's Gift. It looks like a golden pile of poop and even smells bad when you inspect it. And that's the ultimate reward for the most exhausting collectible grind in the game. High on Life directly roasts speedrunners who try to break it. If you move through the game too quickly, characters notice and call you out.
Are you trying to speedrun? Are you speedrunning right now? That's okay, you can do that. We think that's cool. We think that's great. Good luck. I hope you get a world record.
But if you push even further by using glitches, the developers themselves step in to scold you.
Okay, you cheated there and you almost broke the game. We had a deal, you know. We had a deal. You weren't supposed to do it that way. We were putting you on a list. You're permanently on the Squanch Games bad person list. We all pee on your name.
In Devil May Cry 5, the prologue throws you against a seemingly impossible first boss. The design expects you to lose because this enemy is meant to feel overwhelmingly powerful. But if you refuse to give up and actually manage to win, the game ends right there. A message appears on screen. Indeed, this was the perfect conclusion all had hoped for. The sarcasm drips through the text, mocking you for fighting so hard just to unlock a fake ending that cuts the entire story short. In Infamous Second Son, if you perform flawlessly during the very first mission, the game secretly increases the difficulty, flashing a message that tells you you're simply too good. Later, if you push all the way to 100% completion, Delsin actually breaks the fourth wall to dismiss you directly.
You know what, buddy? You and I have been through a lot, but I gotta tell you, officially, we're done.
In Assassin's Creed 2 throughout the game, you can hunt down 100 hidden feathers scattered across every city. Collecting them takes days of searching rooftops and alleys. Once you finally return with all of them, you're given a cape as your ultimate reward, but equipping it instantly makes every guard hostile, no matter where you go. In League of Legends, there's a legendary item called Jackshow the Protean. Normally, it functions like any other piece of gear, but if you're performing unusually well while carrying it, something bizarre can happen. At the end of a match, an automated message suddenly appears. Jackshow deems you worthy and has absorbed your power. Your champion immediately dies on the spot. It doesn't affect your KDA, and it isn't a punishment in the normal sense. It's a hidden Easter egg that only triggers when you play exceptionally well. In this case, being too good literally kills you. In Fallout New Vegas, players discovered you could max out your luck stat, head straight to the casino tables, and walk away infinitely rich. The higher your luck, the more every spin and card draw tilted in your favor. But the more you won, the faster casino staff took notice. Keep playing, and the floor manager approaches with a final warning.
Sorry, you just win too much. We can't let you play here anymore.
The Binding of Isaac Rebirth challenges you to unlock 3,000,000% completion. To reach it, you must finish every possible achievement on every save file across multiple characters and modes. After thousands of hours, when the final mark is done, a new cutscene plays with Isaac staring into the screen. He frowns and simply tells you to stop playing. That's the entire reward for one of the most brutal grinds in gaming history. In Undertale, there's a hidden hard mode you can unlock just by naming your character a certain word at the start. Enemies suddenly scale up to near endgame levels, turning early fights into brutal challenges. But if you somehow push through and reach the end of the ruins, the story doesn't continue. Instead, the boss fight gets interrupted by a little white dog, the screen fades, and you're met with this message: hard mode coming, maybe. Don't count on it. Moments later, characters mock you directly for being a tryhard, and even ask if you have anything better to do. The game shuts itself down after the ruins, leaving you with nothing but a joke ending for all your effort. In Metal Gear Solid, during one scene, you're strapped to an electric torture device and told to button mash to survive. Players with rapid-fire controllers made it look effortless, but the game detects if you're cheating. Ignore the warning, and Ocelot interrupts with a line.
Don't even think about using auto-fire, or I'll know.
If you keep going with the modded controller, the game ends your run right there. And in Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, every mission can be approached however you want, but the game adapts to your style. Get too many headshots, and enemies start wearing helmets. Use stealth at night, and guards deploy flashlights and night vision. Rely on smoke grenades, and they begin carrying gas gas masks. No matter what strategy you perfect, the AI counters it until you're forced to change your entire approach. Sly Cooper Thieves in Time promises something special for players who reach 100% completion. After countless hours of collecting every clue, treasure, and secret, you unlock a hidden ending. The cutscene teases the next Sly Cooper adventure, but that sequel never existed. Completionists were left with nothing but a cliffhanger that was never resolved. In Total War Warhammer, if your empire expands too fast and every battle becomes effortless, a rare message appears on the campaign screen. Your forces sweep all before them with ease, and your troops grow bored. Perhaps you do too? Increasing the difficulty may be a good idea. The game literally suggests that both you and your soldiers are tired of how easy things have become. In Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, reaching the final boss without losing a single round seems like the ultimate achievement. But when you finally face M. Bison, he doesn't get the chance to fight. A hidden enemy, Akuma, teleports in, instantly kills Bison, and challenges you instead. With near unlimited power and lightning speed, Akuma exists purely to destroy the players who thought the game was too easy. In Spider-Man 2002, tons of players skip the tutorial thinking they'd figure out the mechanics later, but the narrator, voiced by Bruce Campbell, doesn't let you off easy. If you get stuck and need help, he mocks you outright.
If you press the zip line button, you'll zip in the direction you're crawling. Of course, you'd know this if you played the basic tutorial, but I guess you're just cooler than the rest of us.
So instead of guidance, you get roasted for trying to cut corners. In GTA Vice City, grinding out every collectible, mission, and hidden challenge unlocks the 100% reward. Instead of a powerful weapon or secret car, your character just receives a plain white t-shirt that reads, "I completed Vice City, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt." The developers openly laughing at you for putting in the hours. Jurassic Park: The Lost World hides one of the strangest endings. If you collect every single hidden item, you unlock a secret message from Jeff Goldblum himself, reprising his role as Ian Malcolm. But instead of praise, you get a sarcastic speech.
Well, you are something. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with it, for not giving up. That is really something. Now you know what you should do? Turn the thing off, for heaven's sakes, and go outside.
The final reward for 100% completion is literally being told to stop playing and go live your life. In Ni no Kuni: Wrath of the White Witch, after finishing the story, you unlock a post-game challenge that lets you fight every boss again at a higher difficulty. It's hours of brutal grinding, with the promise of a major reward. But when you finally clear it all, the prize is just a strange vehicle, a reward with no real purpose once there's nothing left in the world to do. The Witness is filled with complex puzzles, but the secret ending requires solving the hardest sequence of all. If you manage to reach it, you're rewarded with something bizarre, a first-person sequence where you see real human hands fiddling with puzzle wires. The game reveals it's all been a simulation, leaving you with no closure, only confusion. In Lisa the Painful, while exploring, you come across a rope with a sign marked "Very Important." If you decide to climb it, the rope never seems to end. For 30 minutes, you can keep going, higher and higher, with no reward in sight. Most players give up, but if you're stubborn enough to reach the top, you're greeted with a hidden message as a reward for your persistence.
It's gotta be on. I can see the top.